Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. So, the Type 61, the Tier 9 Japanese tank destroyer. I'm joking, of course, this is a medium, but in many ways you might want to consider this a tank destroyer, and I'll explain why later on. Now, in my opinion, the SDA, the Tier 8 tank, and this tank, the Tier 9, are two of the toughest tanks to play in the game, especially for newer players. But this tank has a gun from God. Yes, it does. It's great. So that's why you could sit back and snipe in the beginning, because this gun can rip through most tanks, especially with gold shells. Anyway, let me give you a quick review of the tank, and then we'll jump into 2 games today. So, overall, good. Gun, great. Armor, nada. Maneuverability, okay. Yeah, it's not great. If you want to know what this tank feels like, it's like a slower Leopard from Tier 10. That's what I would think of it as. Anyway, let's jump right in. Okay, so first of all, we're on Normandy. Now, we're top tier, so that's good news. And in this game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my gun depression. Yep, this tank has great gun depression and a great gun. So all you want to do is peek on over and unleash that firepower. This tank is not the fastest. It is a medium, but it does feel a little bit slow at times compared to, you know, the Leopards and the T-54s, which pick up speed faster. This tank feels a little bit meh sometimes. But let's see what I can do. It's got great spotting as well, so that's one thing you could do. Here I go, looking for those tanks crossing. Nobody. Okay, so they're up there right now. Now, just one piece of advice. If you're the first tank spotted on your team, make sure you back on up pretty quick, because everybody turns to look at you. I know everybody knows this if they've played this game enough, but I'm telling you, a lot of players don't. They forget everybody turns to look at that juicy morsel of a tank. Okay, so now I haven't spotted anybody, so are they all up there? I think so. So we're gonna have to head off back there. My buddy's up there, and together we're hopefully gonna be able to do the business. So let's see what I can do. Okay, we only know where 3 of them are so far. I don't expect this to go in, but I thought I'd give it a shot. And look at this, it's already been 1 minute and 15 seconds. I've done no damage, okay? It's quite a rarity, right, in this game that someone hasn't died yet either. Okay, I've missed my second shot. So far, not doing great. But it's not all over yet. Oof, wow, look at that. So again, 3 shots and nothing. So you're probably thinking, God, this tank stinks. Why is Adrian sharing this video? See, look at that. Nice one. Okay, that's the first one. Okay. Jeez, that guy's red as anything. Okay, so 4 shots, and I've done a whopping 300 damage. Now, my team's done well, but I see somebody over here. He's probably alone, and he's focused not on me, so here I go. Unleash that DPM. Let's go, baby. Come on. Boom. And back on up. Ooh, take a hit for my trouble, but I'm giving him 3 shells to the one he gave me. Now, there is somebody there, so I'm just making sure I don't get hit from the tank destroyer sitting in the back there. Okay, love to get rid of one more of their tanks. Yes, can't. Oh, dang it. Okay, but so far so good. Okay, now their quote-unquote tank destroyers decide to finally come out. But it's a T-54. Now, I do understand sometimes the T-54 sitting back because it doesn't have the best armor. But against Tier 9 tanks and Tier 8 tanks, I really think he shouldn't be sitting that far back. So thank you very much for that. Now I'm up to, amazingly, 2,400 damage. 2,600 is that? I can't even see the small little numbers here on my screen. 2,700 now. Look at that. I mean, I missed my first 4 shots pretty much. And now, okay, I take 2 hits, but now I know he's reloading, so he's gone. Yep, and it's all over. And what I end up with, 3,399. I mean, isn't that great? I mean, the first minute and a half, I did 0 damage. 3,399, top damage. That's what this tank is capable of. So let's jump into another game and I'll talk you through my thinking there. Okay, so now my buddy's in a type as well, which is quite an unusual platoon if you ask me, and oftentimes if I see that I think they're either super pros or complete fools, sorry, because you either do great or you do horrible in this tank. But we've also got a WZ with us, so the 3 of us should be able to rip right through their T-54 and OBJ. Okay, so I'm just going to push on up. I want to get a good position, so I'm going to head over to the corner. And there we go, the first tank. I've been lit up, which is unfortunate. And I can just peek on over, but there are 2 of them here, so I got to be a little bit careful. And I bounced. Now, can you believe it? Dang it. Now I'm a little bit worried here because if someone is spotting at the back, I could get vaporized, so I'm just going to pray I don't take too much damage, but this OBJ just does not care about me, so thank you very much. Unfortunately, I don't even have time to look behind me to see who's taking the shots. Look at that bounce. Oh. Anyway, we got rid of him, so that's good news. And now the T-44 will be mincemeat in seconds. I've got almost full health, so things are looking good. Boom, yeah, he's gone, so great. Unfortunately, my buddy took quite a few hits there, so sorry, bud. My apologies. And, ooh, dang it. I wanted that shot. Oof. I think my buddy got really hit hard there. And, yep, he's gone. So that's a real shame. Wish we could have shared our hit points a little bit better. That's my fault. But they seem to really want to get him and not me. So, unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. I really wish the WZ had pushed in and helped him sooner, because WZ does have pretty good armor, especially against those weaker caliber guns. But things are looking good. It's 5 versus 4. I've saved most of my hit points, and I'm going to try and snipe here. Yep, easy peasy. Doesn't even know where I am. So I'd like to get another shot in here if I can. Unfortunately, he's turned sideways. Well, not sideways, but angled. So I couldn't get that one in. I'm going to try and take another shot here if I can from distance. Okay, didn't work out too great, but oh well. I've done okay. I've done 2,000 plus damage. So, yeah, I don't think my team could complain about me not helping them. And this OBJ is going to back up into my gun. Thank you very much. Something you don't want to do, but unfortunately somebody else got him first. But good job, team. But again, 3 versus 3 now. We do have to be a little bit careful just because they have some heavily armored tanks. So I'm not taking any chances here yet. Just want to play it safe. Okay, can I get rid of this tank? It would be nice. Okay, then I'm going to have to go for the VK. Easy. Now he's a one-shot. Okay, so there's 2 one-shots. Boom. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Letting my camo reset. But I decide to say screw it, and I get hit for my trouble. That's my own fault. I should have waited. Because, lo and behold, we lose another tank, so it's 2 versus 2. Gotta get rid of this one guy, but unfortunately he's in my way. So that's unfortunate, so I need to back it up here a little bit. I need to get rid of this guy. Come on. Boom. Okay, and 1 versus 1. But I have the hit points, and I have the better gun. He has the better armor, so I'm just gonna push on in. Should be able to hit him pretty hard. Boom. Nicely done. Take a hit for my trouble, but I'm going to out-reload him here. And there we go. So 4 kills, and a very nice game, if you ask me. I really like this tank, but it's, again, not a tank for newer players, because you've got to know how to conserve your hit points and not get hit by everybody. So my buddy was at the bottom, and that happens to me a lot in this tank if I'm not careful. But if you're careful and wise, you end up at the top. So, If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I'm a big boy, I can take it. But give me a sub, guys. I need all the subs I can get. It keeps me motivated to make these videos for you. I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz, out.